All right, sorry about that. To everyone listening, we're having some technical issues over here at the Marshfield Fairgrounds ballpark, but we've hopefully got them all solved now. We're back, bottom of the second inning, first game of a doubleheader here tonight between the Columbus Catholic Dons and the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. Nothing for scoring in the top half of that second inning on the Blackhawks side. Dons finished the first inning with 10 runs, looking to see what they can do here in the second. Owen-Withee is, I believe, keeping their same defensive alignment. Lily Stinson back at pitching for the Blackhawks.
Now, she pitched a lot in the first inning, so.
Lots of balls thrown. Dons, as we said, very good hitting team, very good offensively, making her throw strikes rather than just swinging at wild pitches. So it's definitely a challenge. It's no matter what team they're facing, they're going to make the pitcher work. So that is the struggle that Lily Stinson is facing here tonight so far.
And in the bottom of the first, Haley Zimmerman hit a 3-run home run.
Yeah, lots of big plays there. Shelby Spada, a freshman for this Dons team, had 2 RBI doubles. There was obviously 10 runs, which is pretty crazy for a first inning. And yeah, as we said, they got through quite a few batters before able to end the inning. And so we've got number 29, Matea Schlafke, leading things off here in this second inning.
If you're just tuning in, hopefully you were able to find this stream. We've had to end a couple of them, but problems should all be sorted out now, and we'll hopefully bring you a good rest of this game. Oh, that doesn't matter. That's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, Jason.
Not a big deal. We can find the stream on YouTube. If you know of anybody else looking to watch the game, then we should be able to find it there. We might be having issues with the Zaleski Sports page in particular, but we've got it streaming for you. We are live and we are having fun in the nice weather, watching some softball. We got Raya Deeringer up for the Dons, who watches a ball. And another ball over Raya Deeringer's head. Deeringer swings to center field, and nice catch by
good grab.
Center fielder Dharma Cook for the Blackhawks. That is her second out that she has made of the inning, which will bring up Sienna Adler, number 3 for the Dons. Sienna not playing in the field for the Dons today. Maggie Callahan is in left, and she is the fielder, which is not in the batting lineup. So Sienna Adler is taking her place and watches a ball go by. And another ball high over the head of Adler. And a strike there, thrown by Lily Stinson. And that'll be a walk for Sienna Adler, who will reach first. One runner on, 2 outs for Caitlin Casperson, down shortstop. As Sienna Adler will take second. We were talking earlier up in the booth about there being a few pairs of sisters on this team. Sam Casperson, our second baseman, and Caitlin Casperson, our shortstop, who is up batting right now. Our siblings. We got another set of sisters, and I believe you said the 2 sets of sisters are cousins?
Yep. The Daringer sisters and Casperson sisters are cousins.
So we've got Raya Deeringer and Sierra Deeringer and Sam and Caitlin Casperson, all related on this team. And that will be it for our second inning, and we will hear from our sponsors and be back with you to bring you more softball on Zaleski Sports.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Welcome back. You're watching Zaleski Sports. We are here at the top of the third inning, and after giving up 10 runs in the first inning, Owen-Withee closes out that second inning with pretty well. No runs on that. And here we are to start the top of the third.
They're looking to drive something in. As we said before, we got a doubleheader here tonight, so 2 games. We'll see if they can get something going. But we had lots of defensive changes for the Dons, which we will go through momentarily. So starting with second base, we've got Ashley Weiler coming in for Sam Casperson. In right field, we've got Kylie Langford coming in for Raya Deeringer. In center field, Sienna Adler, who was in the hitting lineup before but wasn't previously in the field, is coming in for Matea Schlafke, and McKenna Weiss is in left field for Maggie Callahan. So those are your defensive changes here in this third inning. And Akusa Yaboa still pitching, and it throws a strike for the first hitter of the inning, number 4, Alana Hubbard. Alana, the 9th batter in this Blackhawks hitting rotation. Strike thrown by Akusa Yaboa, swung at by Hubbard. Oh, and I missed. It looks like Raya Deeringer is at first base for the Dons here.
And that is a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened.
Coming up next for the Blackhawks here, we've got leadoff hitter Lily Stinson, who is first in the lineup, also pitching. She grounded out in her first time at bat back in the first inning. And we'll see what she can do with 1 out and nobody on base here in the top of the 3rd inning for the Blackhawks. And that'll be a strike. They'll call that one a ball thrown by Yeboah. It'll be 3 balls, 1 strike for Lily Stinson, who swings right back to Yeboah, who flips it to first and gets the 2nd out of the inning here for the Dons. That one will be knocked foul down the 3rd base line by Addie Hattelstad, Blackhawks shortstop. She'll watch that one go by for a ball. Count is 1-1. While we... Oh, another one from Yeboah over to Raya Dieringer, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So I will get back to what I was saying once we come back. You guys are watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in
Really
Chili.
got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Ashley Weiler. Yeah. So she will be for Sam. All right. Up to bat, we've got Ashley Weiler. Came in for Sam Casperson at 2nd base in the top half of this 3rd inning here. And we'll take her spot in the batting rotation and watch a ball go by for the first pitch. Still Lily Stinson on the mound for the Blackhawks. And a hop off of second, but Weiler will stay at first and single on the first at-bat of this 3rd inning for the Dons, bringing up first the pitcher, Akusa Yeboah. Weiler on first. Pitch to Yeboah is high for a ball. And that one will be fouled back. Caught off the fence, but will not count for the out. And a high flying ball for Yaboa will drop into shallow left center for a single. That'll send Ashley Weiler to second, and we've got runners on first and second now. Coming up to bat, we've got, I believe, Kylie Langford for the Dons. And ball in the dirt will bounce behind Langford for the ball. Lily Stinson winds up, throws, and that will be another ball to Kylie Langford for the third ball. No strikes yet. And there's the first strike. Swung and missed by Langford. Looking to get her bat on the ball. And another one in the dirt by Stinson will send Langford to first base for loaded bases for the Cardinals here. Got McKenna Weiss up to bat for the Dons. And that one will be over her head for a ball. And a line drive to right field will drive in one run for McKenna Weiss, bringing the Dons to 11-0 here in the bottom of this third inning. Keep in mind, we've got another game for you coming up after this. Right here with another Blackhawks Dons matchup. As we said, this Dons team has been doing very well this year. Getting these two conference wins will definitely help them out a lot in the conference standings and securing the spot that they hope to have at the top. And these will be big wins here as this season is winding down, looking to get into playoffs really soon. Don's currently the, I believe, number 10 ranked team in their division. So always looking to improve that, get a better seed, and improve their chances at making it deep into the playoffs. So right now there's 2 balls and 1 strike for Lily Stinson, throwing to Haley Hargraves. And another drive to left will send another runner home on another RBI for the Dons.
A lot of momentum on the Columbus side. Still no outs in the bottom of the third.
12-0, only the third inning. So if the Blackhawks are going to want a chance of coming back at this one, they're definitely going to need a big offensive inning coming up, and they're going to need to get some stops here on defense as there's no outs and bases loaded. for Mateusz Schlafke, who will hit a grounder to short, and they will get the out at second, leaving runners on first and third for Raya Deeringer coming up to bat.
We'll get a runner home though, making it 13-0 in the bottom of the third.
Another run sent home for the 14th run of this game here in the doubleheader tonight. Sienna Adler up to bat.
Mercy rule is 15 after 3.
Yep.
This one, this will be numbers.
As we're talking up here, the mercy rule is 15 runs in 3 innings or 10 runs in 5 innings. So if the Dons can drive in one more run here in this bottom of the third, the game will be over. And we will get right into the second game of the doubleheader a lot earlier than expected. So 2 balls thrown by Lily Stinson to Sienna Adler. Stinson winds up, and that will be ball 4, and bases are loaded again for the Dons. And pass ball, but coach will tell his runners to stay in place. Caitlin Casperson up for the Dons. And that one will be in the dirt. It will hit Casperson. Another run will score, and that will bring us to 15-0, which will be the end of the first game in our doubleheader here. Game started at 4. It is 4:55, so a very short game here today, only 3 innings, and a 15-0 win by the Columbus Catholic Dons. We'll take a quick break. We'll hear from a couple of our sponsors, and then we'll bring it back, and we will be back with you once the second game gets underway.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and going on now through the end of May, the Spring Tire Plus event, which means huge saving on select tires. $50 rebates, $70 rebates, up to $100 rebates on select tires. Going on now through May 31st. .
All right, we are back here on Zaleski Sports for the second game in this Owen-Withee Columbus Catholic doubleheader. We are just getting started here. Top of the first inning, we have got number 9, Caitlin Casperson, up to bat for the Dons here. And pitching for the Blackhawks, we've got Addie Heddlestad. Addie played shortstop in the last game for Owen-Withee. On the mound now pitching. In just a few minutes, we'll get all the lineup settled and sorted and get you the defensive lineups for both teams as number 9, Caitlin Casperson, takes first on a walk.
Number 9, Caitlin Casperson, stealing 2 bases there.
Runner on third now for the Dons with Sam Casperson, Caitlin's sister, up for the Dons here. Casperson watches the ball way over her head. Thrown by Addie Heddlestad. Haley Zimmerman up to bat. Hit a homer in the first game. We'll see if she can do it again here in the top of this first inning. Casperson sisters on first and third. And Sam will take second. Runners on second and third now for Haley Zimmerman. Strike there, thrown to Zimmerman.
Zimmerman is walked and the bases are loaded.
Up to bat, Shelby Spada, number 23 for the Dons here. Spada starting this game out in center field. Casperson makes it back to third as they were looking to throw her out over there. And right to Addie Hattelstad, but it is overthrown to first. And that will bring home 2 runs. Haley Zimmerman over to third, and now coming up to bat is Haley Hargraves.
Error by the pitcher there caused Columbus to be able to get 2 runs in. Haley Hargraves up to bat. Drives it right to third. Makes a play to first. Gets an out.
First out of the inning, but another run will be driven in. Haley Zimmerman will come home for the Dons, and they will go up 3-0. First out of the inning for the Blackhawks, looking to get 2 more. Well, we've got Ashley Weiler up for the Dons here as the 6th batter of the inning so far, and fouls that one off. Back behind the fence, almost into the fans there. Close call there, but
they were ducked and
everyone
covered a little bit.
able to get out of the way. That'll be the first strike on Ashley Weiler.
Pops one up and is caught by the Blackhawk pitcher.
That is, I believe, Addie Hattelstad.
That was out number 2.
Sienna Adler up now for the Dons with a big swing and a miss on that first pitch there from Hattelstad. There will be a pass ball, and Shelby Spotto will come in to score another run for the Dons. That will clear the bases here for Sienna Adler.
We'll see if she can keep this inning alive for the Dons.
And a short ball, but will go foul, so she will get another shot up at the plate.
Wild pitch there. That was a little high, really high. Way over the head of the catcher. For 2 balls and 1 strike.
Addie Hattelstad battling with Sienna Adler here. And another strike thrown by Hattelstad will make her come out on top in this at bat and bring us to the 3rd inning, or the 3rd out of the inning. We'll take a quick break, hear from some of our sponsors, and we'll be back for you for the bottom of the, oh my gosh, sorry, can't speak. Bottom of the inning after this.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Did you still have the roster? Owen. Or no, not that one. Like they're on the Whispers one. Yeah. Okay. We got another one. I don't know the last name. All right. Got it. Thank you. Leadoff hitter for the Blackhawks is Lily Stinson. Lily was our pitcher in the last game, but is starting at third base here in this second game of the doubleheader. She's looking at 2 strikes right now. Facing Haley Hargraves on the mound for the Dons.
Count evens out 2-2.
Sorry, that's my bad. Lily Stinson is playing short this game, not third. But will hit a ball right over to second base, and it will be thrown out at first for the first out of this inning for the Dons. Next up will be Addie Hattelstad, pitcher for the Blackhawks.
Haley Hargraves, first off, strike. That one gets past the catcher, but is recovered.
Catching in this game for the Dons is Ashley Weiler. We've got Haley Hargraves on the mound pitching. Haley Zimmerman at first, Maggie Callahan at second, Sam Casperson at third, Caitlin Casperson at shortstop. And then in right, we've got Raya Deeringer. In center, we've got Shelby Spada. And in left, we've got Sienna Adler for this Columbus Dons defense. And there will be another strike by Haley Hargraves to Addie Hattelstad. Count runs at 2-2. And must have been 3-2. It was a full count, and that was a walk by Haley Hargraves. So Addie Hattelstad will be on first. Next up, we've got Raina Arndt. Second baseman for the Blackhawks.
That one hit to the shortstop. Just over the glove of the second baseman.
And not able to get home, but able to get all the way to third. So the Blackhawks have got runners on first and third. what I believe is for the first time in this doubleheader. They've got a runner in deep scoring position with only one out on the board, which will bring up Sydney Halida, the designated player for this Blackhawks team. Raina Arndt takes second. So runners on second and third for the Blackhawks. And Halida will look at a ball coming from Haley Hargraves.
One on the count.
And there will be another strike thrown by Hargraves. Sydney Alita looks at another ball. Count runs full. As we said before, one out. Runners on second and third. Got a couple in scoring position here. Currently down 4-0, but looking to drive in some runs. But nope, Haley Hargraves wins that battle and strikes her out for the second out of this inning here.
That was a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened.
Big supporter of Columbus Catholic Athletics there, so make sure to go and check them out if you ever need them. We've got lots of great sponsors here at Zaleski Sports. We'll actually go ahead and hear from Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. And with that, that will be the end of the inning as the Dons get the third out, and we will hear from some more of our sponsors, and we will be back with you for the second inning of softball on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Back here for more Columbus Catholic softball. As we said earlier in the broadcast, if you were here for it, it's a very nice day outside right now. A little breeze going on, but definitely nicer weather than we've had. And spring is a perfect time to get outside, and Fleet Farm can help you do that. With Fleet Farm, the spring yard prep event is going on now at Fleet Farm. Score savings on soil, seed, mulch, and fertilizer as you get ready to bring your yard back to life. Get everything you need in one stop and get it all at Fleet Farm. That's definitely a good place to go right now with the way things have been. Obviously just out with a lot of rain, time to hopefully get some things planted and all looking good for the winter. Or for the summer, after the long winter. And that is a second ball thrown to Raya Deeringer by Addie Hattelstad. And another one way over the head of Deeringer. 3 balls, no strikes. Yeah, as we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, even the fields here today are a little rough. You can actually see a couple patches out in center field where you can just tell it's wet and heavy from being rained on so much, but the other field was significantly worse. You could have gone swimming in the outfield, so at least they have a playable field and are able to get these games in today. As Raya Deeringer walks and is on first, and Maggie Callahan is now up to bat. And Deeringer will take second. Maggie Callahan didn't hit in the first game, but is up to bat for the first time now here in the second inning and is hit with a pitch. So she will be taking first on her first at bat of the game, the hit by pitch. Back to the top of the lineup, we got Caitlin Casperson. She's got runners on first and second for the Dons here with no outs. And the Dons are up 4-0 in the top half of this second inning. We'll look at a ball over her head. Another one over the top of the helmet for Casperson. Yeah, we talked earlier about getting close to the postseason. School's winding down too. We got Bailey here with us. She graduates in a couple weeks, and we were just talking about how stressful of a time it is with testing and AP testing and all the stuff going on through school. So, you know, coming out and having double headers on weeknights might not always be the best time, but it's a great night for softball, and I'm sure they're all just very happy to be playing since we weren't able to get as many games in at the beginning of the season. That one will be hit into the fence behind the backstop for the second strike. There will be 2 balls and 2 strikes for Caitlin Casperson, with still no outs here in this inning for the Dons at bat. Bailey, how do you think all your testing's going?
Well, you know, had a couple last week and, you know, hoping for the best. But more just looking forward now because school's winding down. I mean, I think I got 10 days left.
Yeah, getting close. Almost done with school. Shockingly, almost done with spring sports. It seems like they just started with all the bad weather at the beginning, and it's coming up fast, but I believe both of these teams have a decent amount of underclassmen, so plenty of them will get another chance to play again next year as a strike is thrown to Sam Casperson by Addie Hattelstad.
And I think a lot of them do club as well.
Lots of summer softball for all of them. Another one. That one will go past. And Raya Deeringer will make it home. 5-0, Columbus Catholic.
Ref will pause, brush off that home plate. Yeah, I admire a lot of these girls' dedication, you know, with finals coming up. everyone's on edge, so I'm sure they're just happy to swing that bat at the ball, release some of that pent-up frustration.
I don't know. I remember I just graduated last year, and senioritis was kicking in like crazy, and it was hard to focus on anything. So trying to balance schoolwork, softball, games, practice, everything, it's definitely not easy. And there will be more runs driven home by a single from Sam Casperson. (6-2) Dons up on this Blackhawks team in the top of the second inning here.
What are you looking at?
That one will be at the feet of Zimmerman, and Casperson will take second. As Zimmerman looks at the first ball.
Still no outs in the top of the second here.
If you were here joining us for our last game, that game ended up being 15-0 in 3 innings as per the mercy rule. And there will be the first out for the Blackhawks.
Jinxed it a little bit.
By shortstop Lily Stinson.
Shelly Spada up to bat.
Caitlin. Hey, score right. Ask Kylie if the score is right. Ask Kylie if the score is right. Kylie Langford, the score is right.
Looks like Shelby was skimmed by the pitch there.
I believe that is the third hit by pitch in this inning here. As Shelby Spada takes first.
Who is? Fucking lock it then.
Haley Hargraves swings and misses on that one by Eddie Huddlestead.
Were you telling me something before? Oh, you should have said it again.
That one will be in the dirt from Huddlestead. So a ball for Haley Hargraves. Got runners on first and second here for the Dons. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out here in the top of the second inning. And another pass ball. Runners will advance now on second and third.
I know prom was a few weeks ago for some of the locals here, at least for Marshfield and Columbus.
Marshfield and Columbus. I know some of the Rapid schools just had theirs last weekend. Some of the Wausau schools were a few weeks ago. So, yeah, definitely seeing all the different pictures from all the different schools has been fun.
Speaking of dressing up, Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue is ready to help you get that summer's best cut and color. Schedule an appointment at Blues Hair Studio to look your summer best. And Owen-Withee will take a meeting at the mound.
Sounds like the JV game over there is getting very eventful. You can hear the cheering from here.
Looks like a close game over there. They're in the 4th inning. Oh, never mind. Excuse me on that. Oh, wait, yes, I was right. It's 9-9. Sorry, scoreboard's changing on me. So it is the 4th inning, and they are tied over there for the JV game.
And Sam Casperson comes home, able to slide in, knocked it away from the Blackhawks to allow Shelby Spada to come into home also, which brings us up to 9-0 here in the top of the 2nd inning. We've got Ashley Weiler up to bat. Swing and miss by Ashley Weiler. Addie Hattelstead winds up, throws, and this one will be, looks like high and outside for the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Still in the 2nd inning here. Runner on 3rd for Ashley Weiler. And there will be another ball there. And that'll be ball 4, sending Ashley Weiler to first. Runners on 1st and 3rd for Columbus now, and Sienna Adler will be coming up to bat. Five runs so far here in this inning, and I may be wrong. I might have missed something, but if I'm correct, I don't believe there's been any hits in this inning. We've had 3 batters hit by a pitch. Oh, there's been 1 hit in this inning, sorry. But we've had 3 batters hit by a pitch and 3 walks so far here.
Weiler steals second there.
Another ball high. Pitched to Sienna Adler. Sienna Adler, the 3rd out of the last inning. She got out on a strikeout.
This Zaleski Sports broadcast is made possible by our game day sponsors, Hawkins Ash, Draxler Transport, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rems Funeral Home. Go ahead and check them out if you ever need any of those.
We appreciate all of our sponsors. They help us be able to bring these games to you free all the time, not having to pay for any of it. So, drop 3rd strike. It seemed like Adler maybe didn't realize what was going on all the way and didn't get a chance to take off as well as she would have. So she will be called out on that play for the 2nd out of the inning. And that will bring Raya Deeringer up to bat.
Still runners on 2nd and 3rd. In scoring position for the Dons.
This will be Deeringer's 2nd time up in the inning. She walked on her first at bat here in the 2nd. And this time, short grounder to the pitcher, who is Addie Hattelstad, able to throw it over to Carmen Mosier and get the 3rd out of the inning for the Blackhawks. We'll go hear from more of our sponsors, and we'll be back with you shortly.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In Central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Back here to start off the bottom of the second inning. It looks like we've got a couple of defensive changes, which we will go over momentarily.
Well, Sydney's figuring that out. H&S Manufacturing is in Marshfield is hiring. H&S offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Get health, dental, life, and disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonuses, and substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. We are looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. Apply online at hsmgco.com.
Right, we're still working on figuring out the lineups, but we do know that Akusa Yaboa is playing first, where Haley Zimmerman previously was. Raya Deeringer is no longer in right.
That pitch hit the feet of a Blackhawks player, so she was walked to first.
And that was Carmen Mosier. That's over at first now. Strike there to Macy Devine by Haley Hargraves. Devine didn't play in the last game, but she is in right field here in this one. Getting the 7th spot in the batting order. We'll see what other changes we got. It looks like Sam Casperson is no longer out there, and McKenna Weiss is taking her spot at third. It looks like Maggie Callahan is now over at second. She started there. And then at short, that is still Caitlin Casperson. So the rest of the infield stay the same, other than the changes at first and third, with Sam Casperson and Haley Zimmerman coming out, and Akusa Yaboa and McKenna Weiss coming in. A miscommunication there by the Dons. Yaboa coming up for the bunt, but nobody covering first. Allowed a single there, and now bases loaded for the Blackhawks. With number 4, Alana Hubbard, coming up to bat.
No outs in the bottom of the second. Haley Hargraves on the mound. Walked first 2 batters. And an error allowed for a hit.
Alana Hubbard now looking to drive in some runs for the Blackhawks. And we'll watch a second strike go by. Down 2 in the count is Alana Hubbard. And she will watch that one go by, but that one will be a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Hubbard. And hit off the handle and caught by Columbus pitcher Haley Hargraves.
First out of the bottom of the second. Bases are still loaded for the Blackhawks.
Number 5, Lily Stinson, coming up again for the Blackhawks here. Stinson grounded out in the first inning for the first out. And that one will be tipped foul for a strike. Another foul ball there. 2 strikes for Lily Stinson. Current shortstop, pitched in the first game. Two strikes on Stinson, 1 out for the Dons. Defense here in the bottom of the second inning. And that is strike 3, I believe. Umpires will consult with each other. And yep, that is strike 3 on Lily Stinson. They just had to confirm with each other, make sure the calls were right. That'll bring the second out of the inning, along with pitcher Addie Hattelstad to the plate to face off against Haley Hargraves.
Touch the plate.
And that will be the third out, as they're going to say Carmen Mosier did not touch the plate coming home. So there's the force out there. No runs by the Blackhawks. We'll be heading into the third inning after we hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be back with WIAA Softball and Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art, interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, here leading out at the top of the third is Maggie Callahan, the second baseman, who swings and misses on that one for the first strike. In her previous at-bat, she was hit by a pitch and did not get a chance to hit in the first inning, or the first game actually. So this is only her second at-bat of the day, and we'll see if she can get her bat on the ball. Right now there's one strike, and that pitch in the dirt will make it 1 ball also. Above Callahan's head there will be the second ball.
Callahan is walked to first.
1 runner on for the Dons. Caitlin Casperson coming up. Caitlin has been up twice so far. She was walked and then grazed by a pitch by the pitcher, Addie Hattelstad. And she will look at a high ball on her first pitch of the inning. Attempted throw down back to first for Callahan, but she ends up back in time. Two balls, no strikes, no outs. Caitlin Casperson up at the plate, facing Addie Hattelstad on the mound. Addie winds up, and another high ball over the head of Caitlin Casperson. Hattelstad behind in the count, 3 balls and no strikes. And that'll be ball 4, sending Caitlin Casperson to first and Maggie Callahan over to second. 2 on, no outs. And McKenna Weiss will be hitting in place of Sam Casperson. She came in for at third base in the prior inning and will be taking her place batting now. Weiss looks at a ball. Another ball over the head of her this time. Addie Hattelstad having a bit of a hard time finding that strike zone today. Struggling with either high or low. And what do you know? Right as I say that, she found the strike zone right there. That'll be a strike to McKenna Weiss. I believe. Oh, there's a second one. I believe that brings it to 2-2. Another ball there. And that will be ball 4 from Addie Hattelstad to McKenna Weiss, who will walk, and that will be bases loaded for Columbus Catholic, and Akusa Yaboa coming up to the plate. Yaboa has not hit so far in this game, but in the prior game, able to play and get a big hit here into right between the center fielder and the left fielder. Neither of them able to get there, driving a couple runs home. And ending up on second base. So a double, couple RBIs there for Akusa Yaboa. Wait. Columbus now up 11-0 on the Owen-Withee Blackhawks here. Next up, we've got Matea Schlafke taking the batting spot of Shelby Spada. And ball is dropped at third, so she is able to make it to first on time. Bring in another run, bringing it to 12-0, and now Columbus has runners on first and third. And Haley Hargraves is up to bat. Strike there for Hargraves. And another one. That's the second one Haley Hargraves has been caught looking at that have been called for strikes. Now she's got to battle back. And that one's a ball over the top of her head. Addie Hattelstad looking for a strikeout here. But Hargraves battles back. And thrown to third, but overthrown. Akusa Yaboa is able to head home and score another run for the Dons here. It's going to bring it to 13-0. Columbus Catholic on top. And Haley Hargraves with a 2-2 count, facing off against Addie Hattelstad. Another ball. Count runs full. And all the way back from no balls, 2 strikes, Haley Hargraves is able to get the walk. Her
Runners
second
on
walk of the
first
game.
and second. Weiler up to bat.
Weiler also walked in her last at bat. So we'll see what she can do here with the first pitch being a ball from Hattelstad. And right into center, nobody there. Hattelstad around first. 1 run will go in. And base runners now on first and third. 14-0 Dons. That is an RBI for Ashley Weiler. Sienna Adler now up to bat. 2 prior at-bats in this game. Struck out both times, looking to change that here. 1 ball, no strikes, and I believe no outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. If the Dons are able to score another run here, they'll just have to hold on to their 15-run lead in the bottom of this inning, and that will end the game if they can do that. First, they've got to get it, though, so we'll see what Sienna Adler can do right here. She's got 2 balls and no strikes against Addie Hattelstad, who winds up to pitch. And that one will be hit foul. I think Sienna Adler might have been trying to hit us over here. Not my closest call this year. I was working in Assumption baseball game, and they've got, they're in the Raptor Stadium in Wisconsin Rapids, so it's a very large stadium, very high press box. And one of the boys managed to rocket it all the way in through the only open window. So that was a close one, but we were able to protect our equipment. All of our Zaleski Sports employees, nobody was harmed. 3 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, that was definitely one of our more interesting setups, though, with that going on. And there is a walk for Sienna Adler. I know me and Bailey had a couple interesting camera setups throughout the year, especially over in Marshfield High School. We did a couple playoff games and had lots of cameras, lots of production, but that came with lots of very interesting places to sit and all kinds of things, but I think we had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it's definitely up until before I started working for Zaleski, I did not realize how much work went into all the behind the scenes. I think we had 6,
I believe
7.
Yeah, 6 or 7 of us there for
one
the
game.
Assumption Edgar playoff game. That was a good game. And then me and Bailey were able to head down with our boss Jason Zaleski over to Appleton to watch Auburndale play in the game to go to state, which unfortunately they lost. But yeah, it's definitely a fun time having such good teams around here. I mean, the Columbus boys had an outstanding year. The Assumption girls basketball team has always been really good. They're very good in softball as well. They won state last year, so it'll be exciting to see what they do. We've got Columbus softball this year, obviously. So Auburndale in basketball for boys was definitely a fun game to watch, with them competing with, I believe, what was it, St. Mary's that they were playing?
St. Mary's,
Yeah.
yes. Fun game.
So we've done lots of good games this year, and I don't know, with Zaleski, there's definitely a lot of games that we stream that give the fans, the viewers, and us a fun opportunity, because we've definitely done some. As you said, that one was in Appleton. I was able to go down and do a game in Milwaukee at Fiserv Forum. That was a really cool game to go to. Assumption and Port Edwards play there, so we got to sit on the Bucks court and everything. The Assumption girls and Wild Rose played over at the Oshkosh Herd Arena, so we got to see them too. And with that, that will be the 15th run of the inning coming in for the Dons. Maggie Callahan up to bat now.
For who?
Stop.
Yeah.
Callahan, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Still no outs for this inning. Bases are loaded for Columbus. Maggie Callahan up to bat, trying to knock up some more runs for her Dons.
Callahan led off the inning. This will be her second at-bat here in the third. She walked the first time. She's had 2 at-bats in this game, hit by a pitch and then was walked. And currently she has 3 balls, 1 strike. And that will be her 4th ball. Walks again, and that will be another run for Columbus, with Ashley Weiler coming home. (16-0 Dons). Caitlin Casperson back up to bat for Columbus. And Addie Hattelstad still on the mound for I'm sorry, no, they switched. It was Lily Stinson back on the mound for Owen-Withee.
We had a pitching change. While we were on our little tantrum about Zaleski sports.
Too many fun games. Yeah, there will be lots more this summer. We'll be covering, at least for the Marshfield area, we'll be covering Legion, we'll be covering the Chaparrals. I'll be working in Rapids a lot. I'll be doing Legion baseball games, working Red Hawks games, so we'll definitely have lots of summer baseball for you. We got some other fun things planned that we should be able to reveal to you guys soon, so stay tuned in for some new stuff coming on Zaleski Sports soon. And hopefully we'll have lots of area teams make some playoff runs this year so we can cover those, because that'll be a lot more fun games.
It's always nice to travel to cool locations to play.
Especially when the weather's nice. We won't have to drive in the snow like basketball season.
Could get a nice little tan while we're filming and running our broadcast.
Get some headphone tan lines while we're at it.
Ooh.
All right, that'll be an out for Caitlin Casperson. There's a fly out there. And that will bring McKenna Weiss back up to bat for Columbus. Weiss watches the ball go by. Still 16-0 here in the third inning for the Dons. Runners on first and second, looking to extend their lead a little bit. As we said before, if they can hold on to at least a 15-run lead, the game will be over after the bottom of this third inning here. If the Dons are able to pull that out, they can go home, get some rest after the doubleheader. Get home nice and early. Another ball. Thrown to McKenna Weiss. Count is 3 balls, 1 strike. And that will be ball 4. Bases loaded yet again for the Dons. And that will be McKenna Weiss' second walk of the inning. Previously from Addie Hattelstad, but this one will be again from Lily Stinson, who pitched in the first game for the Blackhawks. Line drive into left field by Akuse Giboa.
Really good hit. Stayed just fair along that third base line.
That's going to be a double for, bring in some more runs. 18-0 Dons now, still here in this third inning. She had a double before that drove in 2 runs. She was just able to drive in a couple more, so she's having a really good hitting day here in the second game. All right, and then McKenna Weiss was on third base. She left the base early, so she will get called for the out. So that will conclude the top half of our third inning. So another few words from our sponsors, and we'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports after this.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Now just a few words from our sponsors. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Eert. State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. Marshfield residents. Find Carrie Van Eert State Farm on Facebook to get started.
Anywhere in the area, Carrie Van Eert is a great option. Her son actually went to school with me, so shout out to Carrie and shout out to Jacob as well. He played baseball for Rapids, so they're definitely a big sports family all around. Right, we've got Raina Arndt leading off here for the Blackhawks.
Now the Blackhawks need to put up at least 4 runs this inning to keep the game going.
Fouled off for a strike by Arndt. And another strike there. Thrown by Haley Hargraves. And a nice hit by Arndt right into center between the gap will get her a single to first base. Sydney Halita, I believe, up for the Blackhawks here. Must be getting a little cold down there. She's got her hoodie on, so
It's still
the wind must be picking up a little more than it was at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, it's still right around 70 degrees. Looks like maybe just a bit more cloudy than before, and maybe, I mean, the wind, in my opinion, it kind of feels nice. I was a little toasty before.
Nothing too crazy. 4-mile-an-hour winds, 68 degrees here, so not too bad. I think the biggest thing, I don't know how bad it was down here, but I know at least north of us here, the fog was really bad this morning and for the first half of the day, so glad that cleared up and we were able to have a nice clear game with some blue skies ahead of us. We had sun for a while.
Sure, the field is still a little bit damp from the rain that we got last night. Or, I mean, honestly, all day yesterday here in Marshfield. Practiced for track out in the downpour and got my hair all knotty and worth it. Got in a good workout anyway. But
that last one, Haley Hargraves had another strikeout, which was a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Said before, big Columbus sponsors there, big fans. They definitely help us out a lot. We were able to get a new camera angle in the Columbus gym this year, and we were able to get some other new changes there. We got the camera, some different equipment, and a little bit nicer of a setup that we can just leave there. And
all for you guys, to bring you guys the best broadcast we can, all for free.
Another strike by Hargraves. You can see her necklace glistening. That's actually something they just changed this year, so players actually are allowed to wear jewelry now as long as it's not interfering. So chains, earrings were never something that was able to be worn before, but now, unless the only time you'd have to take them out is if you're a pitcher and they're interfering with, say they're too shiny or anything that could interfere with the batter, but yeah, that's definitely something that's a little different because I know.
Big change in WIAA basketball season specifically. A lot of girls get into trouble for that. Have to either put tape on them or take them out entirely.
Yeah. So, I mean, it makes more sense for basketball injury-wise. So softball was one of those things that, I mean, I think people have kind of been questioning and would try to, like, go around those rules a little bit, but would end up getting in trouble for. So, I mean, I think that's a positive step. There's been lots of other changes, though, too. I mean, I don't know, football conferences just got completely realigned for not this next school year, but the year after. So, you can go ahead and check those out. But, yeah, there's lots of changes, especially in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. So, lots of new stuff going on in the area there. And that is a ball over the head of Carmen Mosier.
I think, too, they changed a lot of those jewelry rules for the more non-contact sports. I know for track, you're allowed to wear. But, yeah. As a player, kind of nice.
Don't have to remember to take out your earrings all the time.
Exactly. Coach would have a pile of earrings in his pocket by the end of the game, but...
Yeah, I lost a lot of earrings to my basketball and soccer bags. And swung at, popped up, and out of play. Carmen Mosier back at the plate again. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Full count. one more pitch. Strike here could end this game. And that will do it. That is the game here tonight. 18-0, Columbus Catholic on top. We will be back with the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Coming up is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds on Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, we will see you back here after that.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
but yeah, pretty much. You can probably back up just a little bit. All right, we are back here on the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We're here with Coach Zimmerman and our player of the game, Ashley. So, Coach, just for you first, obviously, team in your conference, 2 big wins, 15-0 and 18-0. That's got to feel good, especially going into the end of the season. Just talk about getting the big wins tonight and how the momentum's going to help you guys out in the rest of the season here.
I mean, absolutely. I loved our approach to the plate. We sat in there. You know, there was a lot of walks, but boy, when the pitch was a strike, we attacked it. So, and we had a lot of hits. Yeah. So I was very, very happy with that. Got a lot of younger girls, some playing time. Ashley did a fantastic job behind the plate. First time action all year there, and she did phenomenal. I was very impressed with her. Then she had 2 for 3 for hitting, so I'm very happy with her.
Yeah, well, I would not have guessed that because she did really well. So did everybody else. I mean, everybody played well tonight. Just talk about being able to get everybody involved and being able to rest some of your girls that are expecting to face more minutes in some of these big games coming up. Just talk about how that is to have depth on your bench.
Oh, for sure. I told the girls like one of the first weeks of practice that you were making it really difficult on me to choose, and that's a good thing. It really is. And I always tell them be prepared. And you know, you got to be prepared always. And when you're called up, you know, make it count. Yeah. So, and they're doing fantastic with it.
And then last question for you. You guys are obviously in the hunt for first place in conference. Coming into this game, I think Neilsville was ahead of you, 8-1. You guys were 7-0. Just talk about you know, just being in that position to be up there. And what are your goals for the rest of the season to just try to secure that?
Just taking one game at a time. I mean, that's just that's our philosophy. We don't look ahead because bad things happen when you look ahead, and we're going to just take one game at a time.
Thank you, Coach.
Yes, thank you.
All right, now we've got Ashley. Ashley, so first let's talk about the defensive side of things. You were catching. He said that was your first time behind the plate this year. Just talk about just seeing that little different look than what you have been doing for the rest of the year so far.
I just really went up there and hope that I did my best, and I knew my team was behind me, and whatever happened, we do it as a team. So.
And then hitting-wise, he said 2 for 3. I know you had at least one walk hit in the first game. I know you had a RBI in the second game. Just talk about being able to get up to the plate and just everybody on the team being able to make contact and just kind of how that feels as a whole team when everyone's just playing well together.
It's obviously very exciting, and it's very fun when everyone can back you up. No matter what happens, you know there'll be someone to always get you home, and it's just a very fun, exciting game.
Yep. And then, so just for the rest of the season, you guys obviously are running low on the amount of games you have left. You'll be getting into playoffs. Just talk about what you're looking forward to, not even necessarily game-wise, but just with your team and what you're most excited for the rest of the season.
Obviously, I think as a team, we're very excited to go into playoffs because we haven't been far in playoffs recently. So I think as a team, it'll be very fun to try and get farther this year and make it farther.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
I will give you this. And then you say your full name, and I'm in the house.
This is Ashley Weiler, and I'm in the house.
Thank you. All right, that is all we have for you tonight on Zaleski Sports. That was the conclusion of our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We've got plenty more games on the network, so go ahead and check those out. That'll still be live now, and we will see you soon.